All right, boys and girls, I'm going to explain your at-home learning task for this week. For B cohort Friday, Mr. Zimmerman went through this one, and then for A cohort, we just talked about this in class today. When you go into modules, you'll see one of the tabs. I can click over there. The tab you'll work on at home this week is called Metric Measurements and Tools Background. So this simulation and videos are in place of the hands-on stuff, unfortunately, for this year with COVID and not being able to be close and share and touch the same things here. But when you open that, it gives you some good virtual options here. The first thing, it gives you an interactive Google slide. So when you go through and click on any of these, like the triple beam balance, for all those tools, it gives you the option for a video. So you can open this, and there's a little video that we found online that gives you a little how to use the triple beam balance, when would we use it, and that kind of stuff. And then it gives you a little thing that says click for practice. The click for practice one on all of these goes with one of these worksheets down here. I have the answer key and the worksheet. This is the gold colored sheet that you were given in class. That looks like this one. Okay. Now the first two, the triple beam balance and the graduated cylinder, take you to a website that only allows you 5 minutes each day of free use. So do what you can in 5 minutes. You might need to do the triple beam balance one day and then go down to the other ones, because pan balance, metric, and thermometer, you don't have a timed website, just the first two, the triple beam and the graduated cylinder. So you might need to come back to one of them on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to try to finish those up with your allotted 5 minutes each day. So, all right. So there's that. And then when you're done, you can also, you can check the answer key that's written right down here. You can see how you did on that one. So most importantly is to get through and watch those little videos. You can kind of scroll through, and there's your graduated cylinder, your pan balance. It takes you through, and you can see how to use those. That's really important without having the chance to use those hands-on in class to see those being used too. So when you finish through the sheet, there will be an assignment in Canvas where you have, it's called PTL, and I'll put this same title, Science Tools Lab, and you just take a photo or screen capture of your sheet like this one. If you can just do a screen capture or a photo and submit that into Canvas under that assignment, PTL Science Tools Lab Data. So that will be your first assignment to take care of then. So when you go down the page, you can see Science Lab Tools Quizlet. If you can click on that one, it'll give you a chance to go through and practice all of those words and tools as you look down the page. It has all those science tools, and it gives you also a chance to practice some metric measurements, and what those, you can see here is grams and kilograms, and as that's a big part of this too, is to also practice how you measure in the metric system as scientists do. And lastly, there's a little chart I put down here with some temperatures. How do you measure in the metric system? Here's the abbreviations you would see, and then here's the tools that you went through in those videos and Quizlet and stuff too. So the second task to make sure you're done with for this week is to go back into modules, and just like we did for the science safety test, where you had a quiz that you could take it as many times as you want until you get 100%. That's right here, Metric Measurements and Tools Quiz. So there's 20 questions, 20 points. If it takes you just one time to get 100%, then you're all done. If it takes you 10 or 15 times to get to 100%, then you need to do it that many times. So it helps to have gone through that module page and done the videos and practices and Quizlet before you get to this quiz. Otherwise, it's going to be a little tricky to get up to that 100%. So as always, make sure if you're on your at-home learning, use your inbox, send an email, ask questions, because we'll all check in with you guys each day in person this week. But Friday morning at 8 a.m. is when I'm going to ask that you guys have those all submitted. So, all right, thanks.